with us. I'm Chase Ford.
And I'm Mackenzie Jonigan. Starting the second half of our hour with state news, proposals to gradually raise the state's minimum wage fails to make it out of a state house committee. Louisiana's minimum wage mirrors the national figure of $7.25 an hour. Proponents of boosting the minimum wage say it would have made Louisiana more competitive with other states, but opponents say raising the minimum wage would have hurt business owners. The same committee also rejected a bill that makes discriminating against LGBTQ people in the workforce illegal.
On Friday, Jeff Landry is celebrating 100 days as the governor of Louisiana. Our sister station in Lafayette, KTVE, sat down with the governor, and he talks about his experience so far.
Our hope tonight is in the message is that, listen, we can achieve anything we put our mind to. I mean, regardless of whether you're from a small town or a big city, people from Louisiana, I always believe, are special. And so again, it just kind of falls through the theme that we always said. It's one team, one dream, one Louisiana, and we want to welcome people back home.
Governor Jeff Landry says he hopes people who have left Louisiana can come back to their home in the Pelican State by providing more jobs and opportunities. He feels he's succeeding so far at that goal.
It's been great. Look, I think that, we've got a couple of our legislators here today. I think you see a lot of enthusiasm and excitement amongst them and amongst people, regardless of where they are around the state of Louisiana. I think everyone just feels like there's an opportunity for us to join the rest of the southern states in doing some real great things.
His biggest three priorities right now: crime, education, and jobs.
Yeah, look, we're going to do exactly what we promised the voters back last year. You know, we started working on crime. That's a continual effort. We worked on education. We had a big win in the House of Representatives this week in passing our ESA bill. We're going to restructure the Department of Economic Development, and then we're going to, as we deal with crime, which we've done with, education, which we're in, we're going to start working on jobs as well. No, we don't go slow.
The governor adds he was excited to be back in his hometown, celebrating his achievements so far and what's to come with the people of St. Martin Parish.
Well, these are not only people who supported me, these are people who raised me, right? I mean, these are people who I grew up with, who I spent grade school with, high school with, played football with, rode bikes with, worked with, had a bunch of fun with, and so it's just great to be back home.